Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 3, Class 2 CC8, CCIT, Faculty of Engineering, University of Indonesia. We want to presentation about our project, configuration DNS and FTP server in Ubuntu. Let me introduce myself. My name is JENI KASTURI. My partner is TIARA, ZILZAHA, ANGJALNI, AFSI, and ZULFIKAR Islam. So let's see our presentation. First, I want to explain about system analysis DNS server. Usually, we use IP to connect network device, but sometimes it is difficult to remember because IP very much and confusing. The solution is to change the IP address to the name using DNS, domain name system. For example, 8.8.8.8 can be changed to www.google.com using DNS. Also, using DNS can be facilitate transfer of files the client because the recipient's address is easy to remember, and FTP is a server running the software that has the function of providing a file exchange service that the server is always ready to provide the file transfer protocol service when it gets the request from the FTP client, so as to facilitate the client to transfer files on one network. Next, I want to explain about configuration DNS and FTP server. For the first thing is to enter the Ubuntu repository as a super user. Command sudo su. Next, download the by9 library via terminal. Next, you must in the etc. and after that in offbind for the read and write the system in a root. Next, you must modification in the file named.configuration.option, comment gedit name.configuration.option. Next, change the file named.configuration.local to make the domain zone for DNS and IP address. Comment gedit name.configuration.local. Next, create a duplicate DB file, domain, and DB IP to exit the bind. DB local, 2 DB domain, and 2 DB 127 using the DB file IP. Comment cp db.local, db.domain, and cp db.127 db.ip strip for copy file gedit db.domain. Next, change the file db.domain to make DNS CCIT-0901.com and IP address 10.0.2.15 to the name of a local host and IP comment gedit db.domain. Next, change the file db.ip to make DNS CCIT-0901.com to the name of a local host. Comment gedit db.ip. Next, change the resolve.configuration file to specify that the server's domain IP address is 10.0.2.15 and the search CCIT-0901.com. Comment gedit resolve.configuration. And next, change the host for setting IP address and domain, and then for now, if DNS from IP 10.0.2.15 is a CCIT-0901.com, comment gedit host. Restart service package by 9 and networking after you out from etc. Comment service by 9 restart and comment a report. Next will be explained by my partner Zulfikar, Islam, and Tiara ZILZAHA.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Zulfikar Islam from Group 6. Today I will explain how to set up FTP server on Ubuntu. First, you must enter as super user on Ubuntu and then type in terminal sudo apt update. Next step is download and install the fsftpd library via terminal with command apt get install fsftpd. Next step is you must check the status fsftpd with command service fsftpd status. Next, you must stop fsftpd for edit a file with command service fsftpd stop, and then you must search file fsftpd.conf from the etc with command cd/etc. The next step is modification the file fsftpd.conf like this with command gedit fsftpd.conf. After modification, turn on the fsftpd with command service fsftpd start. Check the IP local from the server with command ifconfig, and then check the FTP in a Mozilla Firefox. And this is an interface from our FTP server, and you can see the folder and the file from our server in here. Thank you.
Okay everyone, my name is ZILZAHA AFSI, you can call me Tiara, and in this section I will continue the explanation from Zulfikar about configuration FTP in a server and client using Ubuntu. So let's start it. After you search FTP of your IP local server in Ubuntu, you must install and download the software in your client for the configuration FTP in your client. The software is FileZilla. After you download and install it, so we must test the FTP using FileZilla application. The step is first open FileZilla. After that, you must click File. Next, click Site Manager and click New Site. After that, you must input the host with your DNS or your IP local from server. After that, port is empty. Next protocol is FTP, and then encrypt client is required. Exploit FTP over TLS, and login type is ask for password, and user is your user from our server, and in this section my user is Tiara, and after that click connect and then click OK, and system will ask for your answer name and password. Okay, and in this section you must be connect the FileZilla from your client to server. In a point A, you must be input your password from server and check the remember password until FileZilla closed. After that, click OK. And in a point B, if FileZilla is successful connect to server, FileZilla will exit files from our server, and in my server the file is document download and desktop and extensra, and in my FileZilla is same. In this section we must test upload the file FTP from FileZilla application to server. in a point A, you must right-click from your file in your server and then click upload. And if successful, file will be in the folder of server. You can see in a point B, I will upload the file from my client is estimating underscore templates, and in my server is begin in file document. So I checked the file that was uploaded from the client and files here in my server. Okay, in this section, we must test download the file FTP from server using FileZilla application. In a point A, you must right-click the file from server and select download to the client. And in point B, if the successful, file will be in the folder of client. You must see in a point B, I will download the file from my server is ZILZAHA in Ubuntu and will be in the folder download from my client is ZILZAHA in Ubuntu. In this session, we must taking file from server to client, and in my client, I will check in my file explorer. In the download, we must see the file is ZILZAHA in Ubuntu is successful be transferred. Thank you.
Okay, so that's all the explanation from our group. We are sorry for there any mistakes. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you everyone.